I bought these stunning, totally high fashion pieces. So if you wouldn't mind. And the idea is that whatever, you know, you can turn away from the camera, whatever, but I want it to be sort of fleshy, and they have to decide whether they want to look at my pretty face or your body. Most people don't want what I want. They don't even see what I see. And so this is my chance, and enough people come by that I get to show what I believe in. And this is basically what I believe in. I certainly believe in erotica, vintage erotica, because like everything else, it gets a patina. Okay, now wait, good, perfect, amazing, great, yeah, fabulous. Wait a second. Shit, it's so hot. This is why I don't do anything in the summer. I become amazingly stupid. My interest is in sexuality. I'm a triple Scorpio. I studied cultural anthropology in college. And if you do anything dealing with erotica, you're considered porn, which is stupid, ridiculous. Sexuality was just a natural part of the landscape for art. I could do a photograph of somebody fucking and it would have integrity. I like the fact that it's a taboo. I don't want to do anything that's easy. I spend my whole life doing that, which is difficult. The first book I ever did was called Sex Objects. And it was a documentary look at women doing American roadside sex. It was attacked by Senator Marchie, State Senator Marchie, for being pornographic. It was not. It was a very straightforward look with interviews of women, you know, that were in that business. That book happened, and then I started doing more straightforward erotica. Even though I was working for Vogue at the time and for Elle, I felt, I don't care if I lose my job. I'd rather have a full-page cover with high-heeled women than a little picture of Oscar de la Renta in Vogue. I saw a show in San Francisco, and there was a quote from Duchamp, and it said, "All great art stems from lust." I'm gonna go this way no matter what, but it's nice to see that, to hear that. I'm sure I'll find examples where people will consider it porn, and to me it's not porn, it's an interesting image. And to me, I thought, well, what would it be like if, you know, two women decided to wear the same dress? Saves cloth, you know what I mean? That's a Spanx skirt. Do you have any of those? A rubber Spanx skirt from Siren. I love that photograph. To me, I don't distinguish between erotica or an interesting photograph of an individual. Everyone interests me. I'm an anthropologist, and I've been a photographer for a fuck long time, since '64. I appreciate my effort to make the simplest direct photograph I could make. This is a Mistress Vera wearing ballet boots, and that was someone who wanted to be submissive to her. In that period of my life, in the 90s, it was a lot about power exchange, and that exchange was very interesting to me. I want your ass still, no, towards me. Yes, but still somehow cut your head off and, okay, good. I try and live the poorest life I can afford to live, because I think money's full of shit. I come from it, didn't do me any good. I was raised by a black woman, raised by this maid in the house. She had so much more soul than my parents, who were upwardly mobile. Wanted to go to the country club. I don't think so. I don't care about the country club. My mother died, and it was her place. Yeah, I would choose this, right? They would never let me in. Forget that I'm Jewish or anything. That would not even be a part of it. No, they hate me. Well, they don't hate me. One person likes me, everybody else hates me, because they have all these rules, all of which, if they're stupid, I don't do them. See, this is what happens. Instead of me being free, I'm not free at all. I'm held. Jeez. They love me here. They're crazy about me.
We met at that Tucson Erotica opening. And as I'm walking in, this old dude is like, hey, can I take a picture of your hair? I was a lot bit apprehensive, but I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then he was like, here, I'm on the cover of Tucson Weekly. Google me, look me up. So I did. And then he was like, come over to my house and take pictures. So I brought over my grandmother with me the
Who
first
had the
time.
funkiest hair I've ever seen.
She has purple hair. She's a cool grandma, right? So we came over together and we met. And then after that, I felt a bit more chill about it. And since then, we've done a few things.
Okay, look at me. If anybody hears children or sees children, that's not a good thing. This could be trouble. Yeah, he doesn't notice. She doesn't notice. He's taking out his gun. He's taking out his camera. Could you face me again? I feel safer with you.
You feel safer? That's interesting because I feel less safe with you.
Really?
I love that, like, obviously he gives no shits, right? Like, all the neighbors are walking around and, you know, giving dirty looks, and it's all of these, like, white, older, suburban, conservative people, and I love, like, turning heads and just doing things off the cusp. Yeah. Anything that makes people feel slightly uncomfortable is what I'm going for. If it doesn't make you a little bit uncomfortable, it's not interesting.
That's good, perfect. Not fake at all. She has it's somewhere between a 50s beauty look and a today thing. I mean, but she has a very much a retro look, and she's comfortable, and she wants to be photographed. That's huge. Perfect. The lighting now is perfect. Keep going, keep going. Sweet. Can you swim? It's the experience of taking the photograph. The photograph is secondary. What I will remember is her. Wait, I see something. It's called nudity. Okay. Good, I love you.